girl power today. We got producer Lou, we have director Shadrika, and myself. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, December 29th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens, the last Friday of 2023. It went by really fast and really slow at times, but thank you guys so much for spending this last Friday of the year with us. Coming up on today's show, are you still looking for a spot to ring in the new year? Well, we have got you covered. The Houston Hospitality Alliance is live in studio with some great holiday happy hours and more. And did you know there's a good riddance day? Find out how some bid farewell to the bad, the ugly, and even uglier in 2023. And Hollywood's It Boy, Timothée Chalamet, stars in Wonka, and we're actually sitting down with him. And you all want to stick around for the end of the show. We have a huge and exciting announcement. I cannot wait. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. And as always, we begin with today's top talker. So imagine if the key to unlocking a prosperous new year lies right on your dining table. That's right. Your January 1st meal could work wonders in setting the tone for a successful year. We'll do what we can, right? So in the heart of the southern United States, there's a charming saying, quote, dine humbly on New Year's Day, feast grandly for the remaining year. I like that. So here are some things you can feast on and the symbolism behind it. Greens, so with their lush green hue, greens, be it collards, mustard, turnip greens, or cabbage, greens actually represent the crisp dollar bills that could fill your wallet in the coming year. Of course, black-eyed peas with their round form, they symbolize shiny coins, hinting at even more financial windfall. I always have black-eyed peas. Cornbread with its golden exterior serves as a delicious stand-in for gold, promising wealth. And then we have pork and ham. As for the pork, whether ham, bacon, salt pork, or fatback, it doesn't matter whether it is used to add flavor to the Hoppin' John or the greens. It signifies forward motion, because I was reading when pigs eat, they move forward, and advancement in the upcoming year. You don't want to look back. So I really like that, and I'm a sucker for symbolism and also very superstitious. Well, speaking of New Year's, many will be popping off fireworks to celebrate 2024. But are people being safe? CW39 Houston's Kara Willis is live from Top Dog Fireworks to tell us where you can legally pop fireworks and avoid an accident. Good morning, Kara, and you're with one of my favorite people.
Sue is one of my favorite people, Maggie. She is an amazing expert on this topic, and she just wants to remind us, I'm going to have her speak on all of this, that while we're having our fun and we're getting together with our family, our friends, our kids, that it's important to stay safe and make sure you don't get in trouble. I mean, the biggest reason we're not popping fireworks on air right now is because there are some safety restrictions as it relates to how far or how close you can be to a building. So I'm going to have Sue take it away. Sue, thank you so much for being here this morning. Maggie just said you're one of her favorite people. So you're a fan favorite here in town. Why don't you tell us what comes to mind or what you want everyone to know out there about what it means to be safe while we're popping fireworks?
Okay. First thing you have to know is where you can legally shoot fireworks. Not in any cities. You can do them in unincorporated areas of the county. You have to be 600 feet from a church, hospital, school, or daycare. Again, it's common sense rules. Just be very careful. Supervise your kids. Shoot in an open area. Don't aim towards trees, buildings, whatever. Have some water nearby in case a firework does not go off. Do not try to relight it. Do not go over and look at it. Douse it with water and then dispose of it.
And in the past, I'm going to stop you really quickly. There's just so much. I mean, what are some accidents you've heard of in the past here in our area that we can avoid this year?
Some of the things that seem to happen every year. Fireworks are very hot when after they've been shot. That's why we recommend you douse them with water. But people will put them in their garbage can, put the lid on the can, stick it up next to the house, or put it in the garage and close the door. And unfortunately, that can cause a fire, and it seems to do that every year. That's why we are pushing so hard. Put the firework, douse them with water, put them in your garbage can, but just roll the can down the driveway a little ways. Do not put it against your house. Do not put it in your garage, and you can be safe.
Better be safe than sorry, for sure.
Absolutely.
And if you're in doubt, well, actually, we are out of time for this, Sue. We have all the tips that you gave us today. You're keeping us super informed so we can have that fun, but also be safe. And you can also find more information on our website at cw39.com. Back to you, Maggie.
Thank you, Kara, and Happy New Year to both of you ladies. And Kara, I appreciate all the work you do. So
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Well, speaking of New Year's, what screams New Year's Eve more than New York City? Well, yesterday, I had never heard of this. The city gathered to celebrate an annual tradition in the city. Goodbye and good riddance to 2023. Greg Mocker was there and has a recap of what he saw.
Everybody will be looking up on New Year's Eve. 2024 will hopefully be the lucky number. Wow! But first, some housekeeping before the ball drops. It's in place up there and ready for the big moment on Sunday. Focus your attention at the ground level on Thursday, December 28th. Say good riddance.
We're gonna start all over.
Make a list of those things you don't want to carry over into the new year. It takes some magic to make troubles just disappear. Write them on a piece of paper, and the magician will burn it up.
Saying goodbye to fear.
Dante says you might as well think big when looking ahead to a new beginning.
Everybody has something that, they want to say goodbye to, that they want to improve on. It just shows that, we're human.
For most people in line, it is not about material things.
I think I've really got everything I wanted this year.
They're asking for the world, peace and kindness, health and happiness, all the things you usually associate with Times Square around this time of year.
I'm gonna burn it.
I have a sad face because I want to get rid of the sand.
Ann and Mark are from Queens. They're starting a new New Year's tradition. Yes, they made a point to travel to Times Square.
This was important to us to kind of like close the chapter of 1 year and to start another. This is our first time here, so we decided to brave our way in.
I've always wanted to be here for the new year.
Cody has visited the city 4 times already this year. She wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I'm staying in Times Square this time. I usually avoid it, but I was like, I need to be in the midst this time.
It's about the bad experiences that I had in 2023, and I'm hoping that they're left right here. And moving into 2024, I don't have to go with these.
I love it. Good riddance to all of the bad, the ugly, and even uglier. Well, Rich DeMuro, we love him. He's actually taking a look back at TechSmart this past year, from the places we went to the gadgets we saw and how AI ruled the world.
From Berlin to South Korea, technology knows no boundaries. 2023 is the year that AI took over the world, with ChatGPT, Bing AI, and Google Bard bringing us new ways to learn, brainstorm, and create. Foldable phones continue their slow march towards acceptance, with new models from Samsung, Google, and OnePlus, a favorite among reviewers.
So how's your day going? Oh, wait, I forgot.
Self-driving car tech took a step forward, with Waymo expanding its reach, but also faced setbacks. Startup Cruise paused operations to regroup after an accident. Cars already going electric in a big way. Charging them will hopefully get easier as major manufacturers adopt Tesla's supercharging network. And there's more solar solutions, like this mobile charging station. Even boats and semi-trucks are part of this silent revolution. There were robots, from a talking humanoid
If I could feel, I would say I am happy to be here,
to a small dog. Even a robotic bartender ready to serve up drinks.
So tell me how your day's going. Okay, next version.
It's better at listening.
Okay.
Sadly, Chuck E. Cheese saying sayonara to the tech, keeping one location where the seemingly ancient animatronics will live on. As usual, there were gadgets galore, everything from folding TVs to digital baby bottles and everything in between.
Where was this when I had my kids?
Exactly.
Virtual reality got a huge boost. Apple wowing us with their Vision Pro headset that's out of this world. Hopefully, the price comes down to earth. Food is evolving. We tasted lab-grown cheese, fake shrimp.
It bites like a shrimp, tastes a lot like shrimp.
And even saw a techie way to get farm-fresh eggs in your own backyard. 2023 is the year I started the Rich on Tech radio show, and Elon Musk bought Twitter. Tech can be confusing, and as long as you use a strong, unique password and two-factor authentication, the tech world can be yours and safer from hackers. I'm Rich DeMuro, and you are TechSmart.
are heating up in the courtroom.
3 judges are better than 1.
Triple the judges, triple the action.
Hot Bench, next on CW 39 Houston.
News Nation is on the move with the largest week-to-week growth among all cable news networks. With the biggest audiences yet, News Nation, the fastest growing cable news network in the country. See why News Nation is news for all America.
Kroger gives you so many ways to save. On top of our lower than low prices, enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Plus, our weekly sales will keep your budget merry and bright. So get rewarded and save. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
With 4 locations in Houston, call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
After 42 amazing years, the Sleep Shop Superstore bunk bed world faces a new chapter. Due to a freeway widening project, it's time for a total liquidation sale. Hurry to 5845 North Freeway, Houston for the best quality and a vast selection of solid wood bunk beds, trundle beds, captain's beds, and more. Don't wait, the liquidation sale has already begun. The Sleep Shop Superstore bunk bed world liquidation sale is happening right now. This is your chance for unbeatable deals. Don't wait, because once it's gone, it's gone.
When you get a hustle, then you can tell her what to do.
Watch the drama unfold.
You are the fox.
You are a liar. Why don't we bring out your ass?
Weekdays on CW 39, Houston.
Welcome back. Are you looking for somewhere to ring in the new year? Well, here in H-Town, I'm so excited. We have the Houston Hospitality Alliance, and they have some great holiday happy hours. Joining us with more is the president, Jonathan Horowitz. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You ready for the new year? I know,
yes,
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
So starting off, True Anomaly, tell me about this.
So brewery in the East Downtown area.
Okay.
Known for some really interesting and creative beers and fun stuff. And they've got a fantastic party going on Sunday night for New Year's Eve. They'll have cocktails and drinks and music and dancing and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's kind of your more casual night out, but great place and really tasty beverages for sure.
And speaking of tasty beverages, I'm friends with Alba. I love Julep. So tell me about this.
So one of our treasures, you know, fantastic cocktail bar on the Washington Ave corridor just outside downtown. Really well-known, James Beard recognized, fantastic cocktail bar. She's doing kind of a little more fancy, kind of upscale. Got to have reservations. Got to book in advance. Do it now if you haven't done it yet. Got to do it now. But again, champagne toast, fantastic drinks, music, dancing, all kinds of great fun stuff.
I love it. It's such a great vibe there.
And a beautiful room.
It really
gorgeous,
is.
Gorgeous place.
And Bananas Foster is my weakness. Can I just tell you, Brennan's is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm right with you there.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you know, a very traditional, you know, fantastic Houston restaurant, kind of borrowed from New Orleans Creole cuisine. And a gorgeous, gorgeous place with fantastic history and amazing food. And it's a very much a special occasion, you know, thing, certainly on the holidays. They do fantastic pre-planned events around all the holidays all year long. And New Year's Eve will be no exception. Get dressed up, go out, put on the fancy dress, the fancy clothes, and have an amazing meal, you know, with beautiful music and great wine and food and tremendous service always. It's great service.
So many memories have been made there.
Yes,
I love it.
yes,
now, you and I were just talking about the Post, and I love this spot, the rooftop.
Yeah, so downtown Houston, it's the old Barbara Jordan post office that they redeveloped into the Post Houston. It's got an amazing food court with really great vendors, awesome food. And of course, for New Year's Eve, they're doing a big rooftop party. And so they will have drinks and music and dancing. And from there, you get to see the downtown fireworks, and they're going to be doing a fantastic fireworks show. And I was listening earlier, the weather seems like it's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful evening to be outside on a rooftop in downtown Houston. That's going to be very, very popular.
I'm excited. Now, Pier 6, tell me about this.
So Pier 6 is a relatively new restaurant. Ironically, the chef formerly of Brennan's, Joe Cervantes, is a fantastic chef, opened up in the kind of Kima, San Leon area down south, right on the water. So if you're looking to get away and get out of town a little bit, or for anybody kind of on the south side of the viewing area, fantastic place to go, right on the water, gorgeous. They're doing some special things. It's kind of a Studio 54 themed New Year's Eve party there. Great food, wonderful place to be, gorgeous view on the water. I mean, you know, totally different environment.
Yeah.
And it's kind of an oasis a little outside of Houston.
I love this. Where can we go for more information?
So I would check all of the local blogs, all of the local, you know, papers and folks that write about food.
Okay.
Everybody's got links to it. Houston Hospitality Alliance represents all hospitality in Houston, and we love to promote everybody doing all of these fun things. So book now, book early, because it's time, it's last minute. And a lot of these places, you need reservations.
Okay, so you heard him. Book it. We're going to also have this on our website, CW39.com. Jonathan, I'm really excited to have 2024 with you, have you back on, because you're definitely one of the hosts with the mostest, I have to say. So thank you.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, my friend, and your family. And we were also talking about Wonka.
Yes.
Yes, if we want to watch it or not. So here's the thing. Hollywood's It Boy, Timothée Chalamet, he's actually the star of it. And we have more in today's entertainment report. Thank you again.
Thank you.
We begin at the movies. This film has just crossed the $100 million mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all. My name is Willy Wonka. You see, I'm something of a magician. Prepare to be amazed.
Tape out. Last weekend's haul of $8 million pushed the film to $102.5 million in the United States. Globally, the movie has made more than $270 million, which is being called a strong result. Lots of that, people saying, owing to the performance of It Boy Timothée Chalamet. And in more movie news, the remake of The Color Purple is now in theaters and is getting rave reviews from critics and also nominated for some awards. Sam Rubin sat down and talked with some of the stars.
You seem like trouble.
I come here out of respect. But if there ain't none to get, that show ain't none to get.
People, how did it feel? The gents down the hall are like they snuck in and they saw people laughing, they saw people crying. You're nodding your head.
Oh, I mean, it's incredible. This is what you want when you do a movie. You want people to connect to the story. And that's what's happening. Yes. People of all walks of life, different age groups, different races coming up to you saying, I can't wait to see it, or who've seen it and have seen themselves within these three black women. I think it's incredible.
It's time I be free from you and then turn to creation.
I'd die before I let that happen.
Good. That's just the going away present I've been needing.
Oh! Has this role healed you?
Yes.
In what way?
Before I started filming this movie, or before I said yes, I had started traumatic therapy, where I'm working with an amazing life coach, and I was preparing to heal the young Fantasia. I had to stop with her and give Fantasia to Celie. I walked off completely healed and whole, and that wasn't easy. But I had to do it.
Well, all these pesky reporters like me are like, if it doesn't get every nomination.
What we gonna do? We gonna flood the streets? We're listening to people come up to us and saying, I was healed today. I wanna go back and reach out to a family member that I haven't. That's our reward. Absolutely.
The women at this table have lost their minds.
Now you're preaching.
The Color Purple is in theaters now. With your entertainment report in Hollywood, I'm Andy Reesmeyer.
Our director, Shadrika, was just saying how amazing The Color Purple is. Want to see that? Meanwhile, are you curious about what Texans are spending their money on these holidays? Well, a report from MasterCard says we are starting to feel a little bit better about our own wallets. State Capitol correspondent Ryan Chandler breaks it all down.
Day after Christmas, the stores are still buzzing. Spending spree propping up big business and local shops alike, like Austin's Waterloo Records. This month, Texas is sending more than $1 billion back to cities in local sales taxes, slightly more than last December, and a positive sign for the state economy. Last month, sales taxes totaled more than $4 billion, about 4% higher than last year. That's the largest source of state funding and a major contributor to this year's $33 billion surplus. And that extra cash is starting to fuel some more positive thinking among Texas voters.
I think if you're looking for good news going into the new year, we are beginning to see a little bit of easing up of people's negative attitudes towards the economy. Views of the economy have just been dismal.
In October, the Texas Politics Project found 47% of Texas voters felt worse off financially than a year ago. This month, that number dropped a bit to 40%. 35% of people said they're doing about the same as last year, and about 1 in 4 said they're doing better.
What we saw was at least some slight improvement in a few of our indicators, which means that I think the lag that we see in improvements in the economy is beginning just a little bit to affect voters' views. So happy holidays.
Well, with Texans spending more money during these holidays, people are also stuck between a rock and a hard place, according to financial experts. But why? News Nation's Xavier Walton explains.
People are really stuck between a rock and a hard place. According to financial experts, the cost of living obviously going up, inflation going up, but then also people want to keep up with their current lifestyle as well. And then you mix in the holiday shopping season. I know it's over, but people put a lot of money on their credit cards. Across the country, credit card spending was actually up in the third quarter at major banks. That includes 9% at JP Morgan & Chase, the nation's largest bank, and 15% at Wells Fargo. Consumers also reportedly taking longer to pay their bills and putting everything from food to even college tuition on credit cards. You know, financial experts say right now consumers are even, they're dipping into their savings.
In fact, we're now seeing a lot of people even tapping into their retirement funds. We've seen a lot of data showing that some people are either taking emergency or hardship loans from their 401k or their 403b plans on the job, or that they've just outright taken loans from their retirement funds, which is another indication that they're using up their savings.
Another factor financial experts point to is the rise in post-pandemic pricing, the cost of groceries, rent, everything you're seeing here, electricity and gas, all going up. And then on the contrary, you have banking companies saying that deposits are actually down compared to years past. Deposits reportedly down 3% at JP Morgan, 5% at Citigroup, that's in the personal banking unit. Then you have Wells Fargo, 10% in their consumer banking unit. And listen to this, as much as 31% in the wealth management unit. And one tip from financial experts that I keep hearing over and over is to stop digging when it comes to debt. What does that mean? Essentially stop swiping the credit card and digging yourself deeper and deeper into a hole.
During the Rooms to Go New Year's mattress sale, don't miss this special bonus buy. Get this therapeutic mattress any size and get a second mattress free. Here's how it works. Buy a king size, get another king or smaller size free. Buy a queen, get another queen or smaller free. Buy a fuller twin size, get the second one free. Plus, get other great mattress buys store-wide, including top brands like Sealy, Serta, Beauty Rest, and more. Now at the Rooms to Go New Year's mattress sale.
Being your own boss lets you work on your terms. With Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, you can find the best coverage for your needs and schedule. Open enrollment is here. Call 1-800-488-1000 or visit findyourplantx.com. Get in-person or virtual doctor visits, plus $0 annual checkups. You may qualify for coverage as low as $10 a month. Enroll now for coverage centered around you. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas. Through it all.
Did you ever look at your house and think it just might be time for a change? Well, right now at National Floors Direct, we'll help you change for just $1,088. We'll give you 3 full rooms of carpeting, next day installation, padding, everything, all for just $1,088. 3 rooms, no hidden extras. Now that's the kind of change everyone can afford, and no interest for 1 year. Call National Floors Direct, 888-400-FLOOR. Get 3 rooms of carpeting for just $1,088. We'll bring the store to your door.
Thinking of selling your house? I'm JR with selltojr.com, and I'll buy your house as is. I'll give you a cash offer within 24 hours. Selltojr.com makes selling your home easy. We buy houses in any condition. We can work through any situation. With selltojr.com, there are no strangers walking through your house, no closing costs, no commissions, and no repairs. Go to sell2jr.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
Am I late to the party?
Not yet, but the countdown is on because Lone Star NYE this year will be huge.
We have 3 great bands, pop punk stars Bowling for Soup, Bandoliers,
and country star Bree Backwell, and they'll all jam together on stage for the grand finale.
Plus a spectacular drone show. This just keeps getting better and better.
Watch your favorite New Year's Eve tradition, Lone Star NYE, here New Year's Eve at 11:30.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola Southwest and Visit Dallas.
Now for the big news, new year, new time. Houston Happens is expanding starting January 1st. Wake up with us from 9 to 10 a.m. right here on CW39 Houston. I look forward to sharing even more memories together in the new year. Much love and blessings. I'll see you back here January 2nd for a new Houston Happens. Bye for now, everybody. Happy New Year.